Yo, what's good, chat? Right now, we reacting to who won MVP of My Hero Academia Final War. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Obviously, the obvious answer is gonna be Deku, but if we're not including Deku, we gotta either give it to, like, bro. Even though Bakugo was out for the count for a lot of it, Bakugo, like, off in all for one, like, really just like did a lot for this battle. Because if all for one went back to Shigaraki, it would have been over, gang. I'm not gonna lie, it would have been fucking over. Let's be honest. Also, he was also about to kill All Might as well. So if we're not gonna say Deku, we gotta obviously say Bakugo. And then third would be, I don't know why, Araka, yeah. When her battle with Toga, bro, if she didn't do what she did, then that shit could have been bad too. So Todoroki also did a lot too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Chad. No matter what y'all say about My Hero, bro, the ending was good. The ending was good, bro. The whole conversation with like all the manga readers complaining because he didn't become the #1 hero, bro. He was still, like, the story was how he became the greatest hero, not how he became the #1 hero. So I was satisfied with the ending. I feel like it was chilling. I feel like y'all was bugging. I'm not gonna lie. Not only that, My Hero got 6.5 out of 8 good seasons, bro. Like, the majority of the show is good. Like, can we stop acting like it's a bad show? The second half of season 4 was ass. The season 5 was mid up until My Villain, and even like My Villain could have been a little better. But seasons 1 through 3 and 6, 7, and 8 fucking peak, bro. Like, we gotta stop acting like this show is mid or whatever. Like, My Hero was good, bro. It was a solid run, and I'm glad that I was here for it from the beginning. And like when it came out in 2017, the anime, so when it ended here in 2025, bro. Like, or did it come out in 2016? I don't remember. But man, bro, this show was it was a fun watch. I'm not gonna lie, it was a fun watch, and it was an amazing journey, bro. My Hero was a good watch.
Tears in my eyes
this season, like these last 3 seasons, bro, so good, man. Like, holy shit.
Completely passed me by. Despite real life complications, I have not put out the videos I needed to, and that ends today. So in today's
video, his laptop got stolen.
It needed to, and that.
What?
Despite real life complications,
the laptop I made this video on got stolen. Damn. That's unfortunate.
Today. So in today's video, we're going to decide who is
like the Bakugo episode. Even though I feel like Bakugo should have died, the Bakugo episode was my favorite episode of all my Hero, bro. That episode was so fucking good. Oh my gosh, that episode was so peak. Honestly, I feel like we could have still had that moment and then just had Bakugo dying after All For One died and he had his hand up. He should have died. Edge Shot should have died, and All Might should have died, bro. Or either like, or maybe just one of them. Like, I deadass feel like my only con to like the end of the series is that one of those 3 characters should have died but didn't. Like, honestly.
Of the Final War. And the only way you're gonna contend is if you are on the winning side, which would exclude All For One, and you had to have been putting in a lot of work. But before we get started, let me know down in the comments who you think is the most valuable player of the Final War.
Yeah, it's obviously Deku. But if I'm not allowed to choose Deku, then Bakugo.
Is gonna be the #1 hero.
Endeavor did do some shit, not gonna lie. But I don't think he's like the MVP. That's like the most valuable player. But he is. Yeah.
Hear me out. If Endeavor was not there,
then again, I'm forgetting, my nigga. We talking about like Final War is season 7 and 8, and Endeavor did shit like for All For One, bro, to force him to like go, like, you know,
boss life meter,
yeah.
Everyone would have been cooked.
Yeah, everybody would have been cooked.
Nobody was prepared for that. They were only prepared for Endeavor to cook All For One. That was it. Imagine if Endeavor wasn't there to do the job. They would have been dealing with a base All For One, and then he would have gotten to Bakugo. My goats would have cleaned up the plate, and then boom, the second boss life meter pops up, and I'm sorry, he would have been cooked.
Cooked, yes. He would have been cooked, yeah.
Win the war.
No cap. That's facts. If Endeavor doesn't do what he does right there, bro, I feel like there's so many characters that were important for this moment, bro. Like, if Endeavor doesn't do what he did right there, bro, it's they lose. Like, there's so much shit that needed to happen for them to win, bro. And I really feel like the villains should have, like, they, don't get me wrong, the villains killed people, but I that's why I feel like they should have at least been able to kill All Might, bro. All Might Bakugo or Edge Shot, bro. Like that would have been really good, really emotional. Like I'm not saying like I want these characters dead. It's just that it would make like the emotion behind this shit better, having a funeral for them and make it better, and it makes it more realistic. Like the reality of war. Not everybody makes it. It's not all happy and jolly at the end, bro. Not everybody makes it. You feel me?
And look, the original fight, yes, Endeavor does get taken down because he's in his own head. He's healing up on the ground. But I truly believe that Hawks and Tokoyami would have been fine on their own. But they had to deal with this polar bear in Arlington, Texas. Jiro, my guy, you're the only one in this party who cannot fly. Why are you here? She is lucky. She is lucky. She only lost an earlobe because All For One would have killed her. You have no
for sure.
up in the sky, woman.
I feel like she should have died too. Like I feel like we just should have had more deaths in general.
You would have been cooked. Tokoyami.
Don't get me wrong, we still had people die, but I feel like one of the people, at least one like of the main characters should have died. Like one of the students. One of the students should have died for sure, 100%.
At this point of the war, Endeavor definitely is in the running for MVP, even though it's very early on in the fight. But the fact that he took Dabi and ISO'd him away from All For One and the Toga clones helped out the heroes in Con. It helped out Uraraka. If Dabi was still there, his fire would have produced a lot of light, which would have nerfed Tokoyami. That fire would have gotten spread around by Anasa. And, you know, bro, who wants those three in the same area?
No, dead ass.
Yeah, Endeavor is definitely
having those three in the same area was too dangerous. That's why their whole plan was, yo, we gotta separate these people, bro. We have to separate them because they knew they was not winning. They was not winning this fight without separating them. That's a fact.
You know,
my fault, y'all. They was not winning this fight without separating them. That's a fact. That's a fact.
So the next
it's not even an
that
opinion.
I nominate for MVP is gonna be Uravity.
She deserves it. She deserves it. Yep. This moment.
Not really recognized because, you know, low key.
Bro, if she didn't do what she did, oh my gosh, bro, Toga would have been on demon time. The way that she was like duplicating herself with using twice as quirk and shit.
First of all, Deku, how did you get kidnapped by Toga at the beginning?
Yeah.
You know what? Gravity, take the ISO. Deku, you get out of here. Second of all, we also have when she saved all the heroes from the Twice clones, levitating them up into the air with her quirk awakening. Because if it was not for her, Tsuyu, Jiro, everyone on that battle.
And the sad thing is nobody was fucking recording this shit, bro. She got no recognition for what she did. She got no recognition for this moment. This moment was not televised. It was not televised. It wasn't revolutionized. No, but it just sucks that like she gets no recognition for her moment, bro. Nothing.
But yeah, my girl Uravity.
But she didn't really care about that, though.
And saved everyone.
She was mainly caring about the fact that Toga ended up dying and she couldn't save her.
She was there. If Jiro and Tsuyu would have been killed here, they would not have been there to help out Deku in that final fight against All For One Araki. And of course, her biggest contribution to the war was being the one to stop Himiko Toga from causing chaos. Because if Uraraka was not the one to talk her down and be her girl's girl, then everyone there on that battlefield would have
died.
She would have
100%
and helped out Shigaraki and everyone else. So thank you, Uravity, for helping Toga be happy and letting her die in peace. So yes, Uravity, you deserve your spot contending
100%.
for the most valuable player
100%.
war.
Yep. She deserved
Our
that
next
shit.
Hero for the MVP is gonna be 5 weenies.
Yes, Todoroki.
Shoto.
Todoroki. 100%. What he did when he was fighting his brother. 100%.
You know, the heroes were prepared for
Bro, and the part where like him and fucking his name is Shota, I think. I forgot. Him and the guy with the fucking jet Jones on his feet, bro. The way they made a fucking they basically made a jet, bro. That shit, no, that moment was so sick. Oh my god, that shit was so fire. No pun intended.
3 big hitters.
No pun intended.
They had to ISO Shigaraki, All For One, and the third one, Dabi. And guess who took that ISO? My boy Shoto. And my boy Shoto was out here hooping. First of all, he took the Dabi fight 1v1. No outside help. Cooked him. Or put him on ice. Unfortunately, for Shoto, the plot was on Dabi's side.
No, yeah,
In this
yeah, it
moment,
was.
He was able to awaken his ice.
He was
quirk,
able to
which
wait,
allowed
yeah.
him to copy Shoto's thing. But listen, he unlocked his quirk thanks to Shoto putting belt to ass on him.
Yeah.
Dog, imagine your little brother putting belt to ass.
It's
on you.
crazy that he was able to awaken the dormant ice part of like his ice quirk. That is just insane, bro.
And you awaken.
Dabi just did not want to die. Dabi did not want to
When
die.
Dabi escaped, trying to blow up New Jersey.
Like
my boy-
his flames were just so powerful that like I really didn't think he took anything from his mom's side because of how powerful his fire side is from his dad, bro.
Shoto
His
with the
flames were even
elbow
stronger than his
came
dad's,
in
I'm
to
pretty sure.
freeze him, beat him once again, bro. Oh my god. Little brother Shoto teaching his big brother to cool down. Okay? Cool down. So Shoto Todoroki not only helped the third strongest villain awaken his quirk after putting belt to ass on him, then proceeded to put belt to ass on him again. And thanks to that quirk awakening, he was able to live a little bit longer so that his father and his big brother can finally have some closure.
Yeah,
So,
bro. I can't even emphasize this enough. The the Todoroki family, bro, segment was probably the best plot line of the series. I'm not gonna lie. The whole story with their family was peak writing. Just peak writing, bro. Hirokoshi killed it with the writing and with his family, dog. It was so fucking good. It was so emotional. It was so raw. Like, it was just so good, man. Like, dead ass. I can't emphasize that enough, man. Like, dead ass, like, the whole time when I was, like, watching this series, I was like, I wonder how this, like, family plotline is gonna go. Like, whether or not it's gonna be a fulfilling conclusion. And it was. It very much was a fulfilling conclusion. It was a fulfilling conclusion for sure, bro.
Putting MVP work in animation, putting MVP work in everything. This boy is going crazy for the war. Yeah, Shoto definitely deserves his spot in the MVP race.
And you forgetting when they made the jet to get to the other side. He didn't even mention that. Deku for sure. Oh, wow. He said final. Is Bakugo's not going to be a contender? I know Bakugo didn't like he was out for the count for a lot of the war, but like him off and all for one, bro. Like
my boy was out here.
Well, technically he kind of stalled time until he became a baby.
It is a literal fact of life.
Man, nah, he offed off for one. I would say he offed off for one. But no, yeah, Deku is definitely MVP for sure.
I don't know why you're there, but secondly, when he did get to the UA coffin in the sky, he saved Bakugo, Best Genius, and the rest of the heroes from getting their ass handed to them by Shigaraki.
Yeah, it was
then
bad.
To take the ISO to
It was
Shigaraki,
really bad, bro. This moment when he got here was
for at
good.
least 5 minutes. In fact, the war would have been over right then and right there, if not for the interference of outside help, distracting Aizawa and Monoma. That way Shigaraki can use his regeneration and come back.
Yeah, Deku could have finished it right there.
Again.
Imagine a universe if Deku killed Shigaraki right here. Then they would all have to just focus their shit on All For One. Deku would have been able to keep his quirks. He wouldn't have lost it.
So that way, nobody else in the UA coffin in the sky could get hurt, which gave Edgeshot plenty of time to do surgery on Bakugo. Later on, we see that All Might is about to get Gojo'd, but nah, my boy Bakugo,
yeah, like I said,
thanks to
either
Deku
All Might,
taking the
Bakugo, or
ISO
Edgeshot
on
should have
Shigaraki.
died.
Deku
One of them
was
should have
the
died.
only one that could help Bakugo get to All Might.
This moment was so cold. They didn't even have to talk to each other. They already knew what I love moments where characters, especially the protagonist and the protagonist, I don't think I'd be pronouncing that right. Especially when those two characters, like they just look at each other and they already know what's going on. They know the plan, like without even talking. I love that. I love moments like that in anime, bro. That shit is sick.
Threw him with
like,
leadership, so that way Bakugo can save All Might once again, showing why.
W moment and the music. Oh my gosh, the animation. I'm telling y'all, bro, those episodes when Bakugo came back up, bro.
The OSTs he brought were absolute peak as he proceeded to not only save young
Yeah,
Tango
Deku
and put
is number one
belt to
MVP.
ass on Shigaraki.
For sure,
My
100%,
boy
obviously.
definitely deserves to be in the running for MVP, and it's not a discussion.
Mhm.
It's not a opinion.
100%.
It's a fact of
It's a
life.
fact,
And if you're
yeah.
not down
I
with
mean, he's the
that,
main
I got
character.
2 words for you. But when it comes
Oh,
to
another
the
one?
most valuable player,
Oh, he's gonna say
there's
Bakugo.
really only
I mean, this is kind of biased. Like this is kind of biased. Like he likes Bakugo a lot, right? Right, I'm playing. Nah, it's funny because I was good. I chose Bakugo in the beginning of the video anyway. Like I was really so I'm like, if we not choosing Deku, bro, like I'm gonna have to go my boy Bakugo, bro.
he is the
No
symbol
cap.
of victory.
No cap.
Great explosion.
Whole- yep.
murder, God.
Yep. Dynamite. Long ass fucking name, bro.
Yes.
When this
Yes.
nigga
The
woke up,
favoritism,
oh my gosh.
is it a fact of life?
When this nigga woke up,
Bakugo for sure deserves the most valuable
I'm the
player
final
of the
boss.
final war.
I'm
I don't
the
care
final
who was the
boss.
main character. He defeated Shigaraki because at the end of the day, when Deku got his ass kidnapped by Toga, who held the fort down? Who put
Bakugo
the
held the
most
fort.
damage on
Bakugo held the
Shigaraki?
fort
That was
down.
my
He
boy,
did.
Bakugo.
He did.
Outdamaged
Before his heart
the
exploded.
Progeos that were there. Outdamaged
That's
the
facts.
big
That's
three.
facts.
This man was the only one to put lasting damage
That's
on the
facts.
final boss, even though he got clapped right there. You know, heartbreaking. But
Literally.
this man did not stay down.
Quite literally
He had
heartbreaking.
One of the best episodes in season 7.
He had
Came back.
the best.
Season-
Oh yeah. He had one of the best episodes in season 7, and then he had the best episode in season 8, the best episode of the entire fucking series, bro. I'm not even a Bakugo fanboy. I'm really not. But like if me, a person that's not even a Bakugo fanboy, is saying that was the best episode of My Hero, bro, like come on now. That was, bro. That nigga did his shit.
The best scene in all
Like,
of My Hero.
oh, 100%,
This scene
1,000,000%.
is generational. Oh
So
my God,
fucking
the
good, bro.
animation, the
Music, the emotion, everything.
about
Everything. Like, niggas was cooking, bro, putting all these seasonings in the dish, bro, just to make the perfect fucking dish, bro. I'm the final boss.
episode.
I'm the final boss.
2025, but the
Like,
of My Hero.
come on.
Academia
Yes.
anime.
Like, that, quite literally, I'm telling y'all, bro, that's the best ever. That's why, bro, after I watched the episode, I'm like, bro, y'all niggas are sleeping on My Hero. Everybody that dropped My Hero in season 4 and 5, y'all need to get back on this shit, bro. Like, I was already saying that when I was watching season 6, 7, and 8, but when this episode came out, I'm like, yeah, nah, y'all niggas are bugging, bro. Y'all gotta get back on this show. Y'all gotta get back on this show and witness peak, bro.
Then Bakugo proceeds
No cap.
to put belt
My Hero is not even in my top 10 or top 10 anime. It's not even in my top 10. It's in my top 20, but it's not even in my top 10. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all drop the show in season 4 and 5, y'all gotta come back to this shit, bro. Y'all gotta come back to this shit.
ass
No
on
cap.
All for One with peak animation, peak voice acting in both Japanese and dub. This man cannot do any.
And then this moment was so sick. This reminded me of some JJK shit with the 4 panels of the different characters, dog. This shit was so hard, bro. This shit was so fucking hard, bro. Oh my gosh, man.
Season. Even though it wasn't even dead, this man elevated to another level.
Yeah.
This was a coughing bomb to a hydrogen baby, as my boy Bakugo laid all for
Like, Bakugo, in my opinion, had a better moment than Deku did. Like in this war. Like, this section was literally just the best part of everything.
down
Like,
to the ground.
holy
As
shit,
he
man.
fell, held his fist high up in the sky.
And I feel like it would have been even better if he had just died right there. I feel like it would have been even better, but it's cool though. It's still the best moment.
Bakugo,
It's still the best
AKA
moment.
Great
That animation reminded me of some Gurren Lagann shit when I was watching it.
Murder God Dynamite.
Long ass name.
100% deserves the most valuable player of the final war.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves it, man. He deserves
Make
it.
sure you like,
100%. All right, that's pretty much it though. Bless your mind, bless your body.